Hey guys, it's Mary Ellen. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be filling out my Big Happy Planner for the week of January 4th through the 10th. I am just going to come on here every day for a little bit with you and show you what I do so you get an idea of how I use my planner in a functional way. If you'd like to see that, keep watching. Okay, so right now it's Sunday evening, and this is typically when I sit down to start writing in my planner for the week, and this week is no exception. Sometimes I don't do it until Monday if I'm running late, but I'm doing pretty good this week. So the first thing I typically do is look at my phone calendar because I do use my phone for keeping track of appointments and stuff like that. I have used it forever. It works for me. So yeah, so I put it in my phone, and then when I go to start my week, I transfer, sorry for Allie, she's doing dishes. I transfer that information to my spread. I do that all the time, and like I said, it's working for me, so I'm not going to change. I am someone who uses a combination of digital and paper planning. So for this week, I don't have a whole lot going on. I do have a couple things on Saturday. So I'm trying to practice brush lettering. So I'm going to attempt to brush letter over here. I don't know how that's going to go. This is a Tombow Fudenosuke. I don't know how to say that, but... And the blue one I find is a little bit easier for beginner brush letterers. Instead, like there's a black one as well, and that's a little looser. This is a little tighter, so I have a little bit more control. Anyway, if you did not hear, Archer and Olive, the bullet journal brand, has chosen me to be a brand delight ambassador for this year. So I'm excited to be on that team. You are going to be seeing bullet journaling videos here and there from me. I am not abandoning my happy planner. Do not worry. That is not going anywhere. I'm also not using my bullet journal as a planner. I'm going to be using it as something that I put specialty pages in, and I'll talk about that in a future video. But just so you know, I am super stoked for this collaboration, this partnership. So our first Zoom meeting is on Saturday. So I am just going to put that in here. And like I said, I'm going to try my hand at some brush lettering. I have to go very slowly. I already messed up that A, but I might go back and fix that. So the trick when you're doing brush lettering, you probably know this, but when you do the downstrokes, you do it thick, and when you go up, you do it thin. And the way you do that is just you alternate the pressure on the pen. So down is very hard pressure, and up is very light pressure. And like I said, I'm still learning. I'm going to be practicing every day this year in my Love Letters planner. And it is just a goal of mine at the end of the year to look back and see my progress. So I'm excited about that. I'm just going to take another pen and write "and" there. And now I'll write Olive. Sometimes this pen, it catches, you see, when I go around corners. So if you have any tips for that, let me know. I am still trying to figure this all out. I really messed up that O. It is much easier to letter on my iPad using Procreate. It's a lot smoother. The pen is very tricky. I'm just going to go back in and fill that in a little bit. Okay, so Archer and Olive. I'm just going to write team meeting. And this is a Tool Point 7 pen. And I will link all these pens and everything in the description box, but you can also go to my Amazon shop and it has like all of my favorite pens in there and stuff. So if you ever, you know, are curious about what I use, all the different products I use are there, most of them. Okay, so that is at 12 o'clock. Okay, so now I have to get another box. Let me just look in here and see if there's smaller boxes in here. Okay, maybe one of these. Let's see. I don't think there's the sizes I want in here. There's these ones, but they're kind of big. Might use those for something else though. Okay, let's use one of these appointment stickers. Again, I wish they had green throughout this book, but it's only in the beginning of the book. So let's use let's use, wait, let me look at the other side. I guess yellow. Or how about, yeah, how about teal? No, how about yellow? So I do put stickers in throughout the week. You know, when I do the before the pen videos, you see the beginning stickers, but then I always put other stickers in as well. So my son has an appointment and I want to remind myself so I can remind him. So I'm just writing that in here. And then that's at 11 o'clock. Okay. And there are a couple birthdays on Saturday that I want to remember, but maybe I'll use these smaller ones that I saw, those remember stickers. I'm going to overlap this a little on a Sunday. I just like layering. So that's what I'm going to do. And I have to find a way to bring in more of this green throughout the spread, I think, but I'll try to work on that. So here I'm just going to write, I'm going to take a smaller pen. This is a 0.5 Muji. I'm going to write John's birthday. John is my old boss when I used to work at Remax. And then I'm going to take another one, I guess, probably this guy here. And this is also Marisol's birthday. She is one of my patrons. I want to remember to wish her a happy birthday. Okay, so Saturday is already filled up. So the second, I don't have any other things going on throughout the week, like no other appointments or anything like that. So it's a pretty light week. The next thing I typically do, and I do this in different orders, like sometimes I'll do to-do lists first or whatever, but I'm going to put a gratitude section here. I always put a gratitude section in pretty much every spread. Sometimes I forget, but typically I do that. So I'm going to take, I'm trying to decide what type of lettering to do this week, but I am going to incorporate some of this lettering. And typically when I start and I use one type of lettering, I make sure that throughout the spread, I use that same type of lettering in another part of the spread. So over here, I wanted to use the brush pen, but to write grateful, but I just think that there's not enough room and it will go outside the lines and that will bug me. So I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to use this same pen that I used here. And this over here, this sticker said this week's love letter to myself. So instead of writing what I'm grateful for about my life, I'm going to write what I'm grateful for here about myself so that it can kind of motivate me. And, you know, it's good to do that once in a while. So I'm just going to write, Whoops, I already messed that up. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, actually, maybe I can change it. I was going to do I am, but I can do I'm. I'll change that. If you mess up, try to change it to something else. I am so grateful that I am. Okay, now I'm going to write my list down here. I'm going to take this 0.5 again, I guess, and I'm just going to write little bullet points and write things, like I said, that I'm grateful for about myself, things that are good about myself. So I'm just going to do a little heart for a bullet point for each one. So ambitious, and I'm switching to lowercase because I like to alternate it for interest. Loving, smart, and this can seem like you're conceited or something, but honestly, it's good to do this sometimes to remind yourself that you are worthy. Creative, kind, funny sometimes, depending on who you talk to. Strong and compassionate. Okay. So that's my gratitude section for the week. I can also put other things throughout the week if I want. Okay, next up, I'm going to use some stickers, maybe from that new household sticker book. Wait a minute, let me find that. Because I want to mark the trash days because I tend to forget sometimes. I'm hoping these colors will kind of coordinate. It looks like they do. So let's take some icons. There's got to be some trash icons in here. I like how when they put out new sticker books, they all like kind of coordinate, you know? Okay, so this is recycling. And Wednesday is recycling night and trash. Where's the trash one? Here it is. You have a whole page of them. Whole page of them. That's good. Okay, so let's add in yellow. I'm going to put it below the recycling. And then Sunday night is my other night, and I'm going to take a dark red and put it maybe up here. Okay, and now I'm going to write it in. So I'm going to take this pen again and make it fancy, because why not make trash night fancy? You know, I mean, we got to do it. Let's make it more fun. So again, I'm nervous putting this in my planner, but I have to practice, and the only way I'm going to get good at this lettering thing is to practice. Now, I know that I'm good at actual like handwriting lettering and other forms of lettering, but the brush to me is so tricky. Excuse me. So that's why I want to practice brush lettering. Now, when you're writing in your planner, it can also get difficult because most brush pens are sort of like, oh, I messed up that G, are sort of bigger. And, you know, we're used to writing kind of small in your planner, so it can be a little tricky to find like a pen that's going to be good. But I mean, that's good enough. So we're going to do the same thing over here. And when you're brush lettering, like, go slowly, take your time, do one letter at a time. I have a long ways to go, but I am very excited to see how I improve. That's the good thing about also, like, I know I'm keeping a separate planner for lettering, but it's also good just to write in my regular planner so I can look again, like throughout at the end of the year and just see how I improved. Because sometimes I like looking through my planners from the beginning because not only did my spreads improve, but my lettering has improved. You know, my regular handwriting has always been good, but like as far as specialty lettering goes and stuff, my lettering's gotten better. And so that makes me happy to see. All right, so now that I have that stuff in, I'm going to put a couple of priorities over here. And I do this once in a while, but these aren't going to be things on my to-do list. They're going to be things that I have been like nagging in the back of my mind that I have to do. And I keep forgetting about them. And like I transfer them for months and still don't do them. And also like stuff that is stressful when I think about. Not really stressful, but just things I have to remember. So I have an Amazon points. These are, I'm not even going to explain these because they're like a long story, each one, but Amazon points issue. Toyota title issue. I'm just going to write Toyota title and then an insurance issue, which is always fun. So those are just 3 things that are nagging me. So if you write down the things that are nagging at you, at least it gets it out of your mind and onto paper, right? That's why I like doing brain dump every once in a while. I'm going to add another one here because I have another thing. That's the wrong book. I have another thing that's been nagging at me. So let me put another one down there. Whoops. I need my tweezers for this little guy. It's so small. Put that there, and then I'm going to take that same pen and I'm just going to write cable boxes because I have to return them, and they've been in the back of my car for months. It's been bugging me. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do here is fill out my to-do lists. Now, typically, when I sit down to fill out my to-do lists, I write like a little list on the side, and then I fill them out. And I also go back and look at previous spreads. So I made my little list, and when I did that, I went back like through December in my planner, and sometimes I'll go back even further because I put things off, you guys. I'm a procrastinator. So I'll go back and just check that out. Now, I also will refer to a brain dump list if I have done one recently, although I haven't done one in a while. So what I did this time was just went back, looked at previous weeks, see what was not checked off, and then went from there. Okay, so some of it's in my head and some of it's from previous weeks that just didn't get done. So all laundry, that's not from previous weeks. I'm just like behind on laundry. And I have to call the Nissan dealer to get my inspection done. Bumble needs her tick and heartworm meds. I have to change Planning with Bumble auto pay. That's just like a, I just changed the card I'm using for Planning with Bumble for different stuff. So I wanted to keep it all together. Let's see. Furnace filter. I need to get a new furnace filter, and I keep forgetting, and I've been putting that off for months and months and months and months, and I have cats, so I can't keep putting that off anymore. Let's see. I need to get my medical records from when I went to Boston so I can give them to my doctor. And let's see. What else? Oh, I still have to mail a Patreon giveaway that I had not done last week, and I need to get that finished. Okay, so those are pretty important. Over here, this is going to be a list that my son is living with me now, and I need a list for him too. So I need to, sorry, I'm keep clearing my throat. My goodness. There's things I need to remind him of and help him with. So I just want to make sure I have that down in my planner as well. So, we need to talk about insurances. So car insurance, health insurance. These are all things that he's been putting off and I need him to do. Bank issue, and I'm just going to write Missouri. You don't really need to have information on what all that means, but that's just a reminder to myself. So those are the things for him that I want to remember, and then I can just add anything else as I think of it. Okay. Let me get a drink of water here. Okay, I have two other things I want to put in here. And wow, I forgot I had a gratitude box here, and also this is popping up. I forgot I had a gratitude box put in, so I will use this for other gratitude, and I will fill that out on another day. But there's also a couple things I wanted to remind myself of this week. So since I don't have a lot going on tomorrow, I'm going to put a reminder right here for myself. And I'm going to take this same pen and I'm going to remind myself of this month's goal. So each month I have a different habit that I'm working on. And this month is wake up at 7 o'clock every day. Now, I know that's like not super early, but it's earlier than I usually wake up. I typically wake up 7:30 to 8. And I just want to make sure that I like really smash that goal this month. And then maybe like next month I might shoot for 6 every day. But the problem is I go to bed late. So that's the issue. Like last night I didn't go to bed until like 1:30 in the morning, which is ridiculous. But okay, so here I am going to write monthly habit. Actually, I should have written January habit, but that's okay. I'm just going to do habit like this. Monthly habit. So I'll just write, I want to change pens actually. I'm going to use my Papermate Flair. Where's that? Over here. I'm going to do it in italics. Wake up at 7 a.m. Okay, so that's just like a little reminder to myself. And then the other thing I wanted to remind myself of this week is to work on my lettering, my love letters planner every day, because I am going to forget because it's not a habit yet. So where can I write that in? I'm just going to write it in here next to the monthly habit so that my habits are together. And I don't really have anything yet for Tuesday, so I think that's okay. And then I'm going to take a sticker that says don't forget. Let's see if there's one in here. I mean, there's these, but I don't want to use those. Don't forget. Okay. So let's use this darker one. Wait, that says note to self. That's probably the one I needed. Let's see if there's another page of them. Or we could take the yellow. Was there a yellow one? That says, you got this. I guess we'll just use the yellow, don't forget. And I'll write it, I'll put it right under this. Okay, now I am just gonna, sorry, I got a phone call and it cut me off. So I'm just gonna write work on lettering. I'm going to write work on daily lettering. And I'm going to try my hand at this brush pen again. Scares me. So we're just going to do it. We're just going to do it. I mean, it makes sense to do it for the word lettering, right? Except now I'm running out of room. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going outside the box. I'm coloring outside the lines. And oh well. Sometimes that's what happens. And I'm all right with that. Okay. So I think that's it for today. And like I said, I'm going to come back in each day with you this week and just show you what I do in my planner. I might go back in and touch up these letters to make them look just a little bit prettier. And I'll probably be doing that with this Papermate Flair, I think, just to clean up the edges. So tomorrow you can come in and see how I cleaned that up. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hey guys, it is Monday and it's like late morning. It's like around 11 o'clock and I'm just sitting down in here to check out what I've got going on in my planner. And Bumble is, as usual, trying to play ball with me while I'm filming. So not ideal, Bumble. So, okay, I haven't had a chance to do any of this stuff yet because it's, you know, Monday morning, like I said. But today is actually my filming day. So I am going to be working most of the day on filming videos for the following week. So I'm just going to go in here and write filming day. I'm probably just going to put it right in here. Bumble, no. You have to go find someone else to play with. Go play with Allie. So I think I might write it just directly on the page. And again, I'm using the same brush pen and I'm really going to try here. That's why I'm taking my time, going very slowly. Hey, Allie, can you please call her? I guess she didn't hear me. Filming day. This is so hard for me. So hard for me. Okay, as you can see, I cleaned up some of this lettering like I said I was going to do yesterday. Well, this got messed up. So I just went in with my Papermate Flair and just cleaned up the edges. I don't really love this lettering, but like I said, it'll be nice to see improvement. So, you know, that's always good. I think just leaning on that messed it up a little bit. Because I think my hand was slightly wet because I just washed my hands. Yikes. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Filming. And now I'm going to take this same pen and I'm going to write day, but I'm going to do it in like print. I'm just going to see how that looks with this pen. I don't typically do that, but day. Oh, I wanted to do like a rounded A. Can I still do that? No, I'm not going to try. I mean, that looks pretty good. Okay. So I'm really just going to be filming videos today, so I don't have much going on. I am going to Mike's house tonight, so I will probably put that in here. Not that I put it in every time I go to Mike's house, but sometimes if I need to fill up spaces in my planner, I'll just say what I did that night. And tonight I am going to go visit him, so just looking to see if there's anything like to put here for that. I guess not. This is a caregiver sticker book, so okay. So I'm just gonna write in Mike's house in here. Mike is my boyfriend, in case you are wondering. Okay, so that's that. That's really all I'm gonna do right now. Nothing else has come up, and I'm gonna leave this blank in case anything comes up throughout the day that I need to put in here. And then I will come back tomorrow and just finish up Monday and then write in Tuesday and anything else in the future. All right, see you then. Bye. So for Tuesday, unfortunately, you're going to get a voiceover because I messed up and hit the mute button on my microphone. So sorry about that, but the rest of the video will be real time. So what I decided to do was bring in a few florals, and the reason is I have that little space next to that sticker over there, and I didn't have anything to write in it. And the way I like to plan is I like to fill up most of the available space on my planner. I just think it's prettier that way at the end of the week. And I just love looking back on it and seeing it all filled up. Now, I also decided that I needed to bring in more of the green. So bringing in decorative stickers like this is a good way to bring in that color that might not be, enough on the page. And the caregiver sticker book does not have a lot of those green stickers, so this is a good way to bring it in. Here I'm just writing that I'm going to be having to send videos that I filmed today to my daughter Heather because she is my new virtual assistant. And I don't know if I talked to you guys about this earlier in this video, but the problem is I film every day and forget what I talked about the other days. Anyway, I gotta just remind myself to do that. I do know that I have to do that. And down here I'm writing that today's a filming day, and I also know that. But the Big Happy Planner has so much space that sometimes I do not have enough stuff to fill it up. So I just put in what I want to put in. The reason I use the Big Happy Planner is it gives me so much room to decorate. And there's certain spreads that are going to be super, super decorative. And if I do that in a classic, I'm not going to have enough room to write. So I'd rather have more space than less. And that's why I do that. Over here, I'm just writing that there is a Happy Planner Squad Zoom meeting, and I don't know the time yet, so I'm going to write it down there underneath. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. This one's going to be super quick because last night I actually came on and wrote a couple things down, and I did not film it, sorry. But I made 10 spreads in one day yesterday. Like, what? Like, that is crazy. That's for my patrons, and they get custom spreads, like the top tier one. And like, oh my gosh, I was so tired by the end of that. But I love all the spreads I did, even the ones I did at the end. So I found out my quality doesn't go down. It's just like, I wanted to just see if I could get them all done in one day, and I want to get them mailed out. So I feel good that they're all done, but wow, that was a lot of work. So I'm going to go back into the caregiver sticker book and fill up this section here. I don't have much going on today except for work. I am going to leave this blank down here in case I need to fill anything in. But I'm just going to take this like little stay positive flag here. And when I decide to put stickers in through the week, I am like balancing the sticker, like the colors as I go along. And since I really don't have anything else today, well, I do want to put a grocery shopping sticker in. Hold on. Okay, I have this little one here. Allie's gonna go grocery shopping for me today, so I'm just gonna put that in. But like, I don't really have anything else, and so I could take another one of those flowers. So let's get that book and grab a flower to put in that space just to fill it up because, you know, like I said, I am crazy about filling up my planner. I love how it looks when it's filled out. So I wonder if that would work. Is that too big? It's probably too tall. Yeah. I just love how it looks when it's complete like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. And let me grab one of those. So I don't know if I can bring in like another color, maybe like this one. I think I can do that. I'm just gonna like layer it on top of that little flag and then put a little leaf there. Okay, like I know that's a little weird that it's coming out from there, but I think that's all right. And yeah, that's all I'm doing today. And then I'll come back tomorrow and fill out like this portion and whatever else I need to do tomorrow. Okay, see you then. Hey guys, it's actually Friday. I did not write my planner yesterday and I'm just keeping it real. I'm not going to fake it. I always tell the truth in these videos. So I think like I just want you to know that sometimes that happens and I don't write my planner for a day and that's okay. You know, as long as I keep going with it for the rest of the week and refer to it and stuff, it's fine. It doesn't have to be every single day. So let's put a couple of things down. I just want to make a note here, and my planner can sometimes be also sort of like a memory tracker. I put, you know, certain things down that happen in the world once in a while, and let's face it, January 6th was quite a day for America. So I am just going to put down something about that because I feel like I should, you know, acknowledge it in here. I'm just going to write sad and scary. Should I put day? I'll put it down here. Day for, and then I'll put, let's see, let me grab another pen here. Let me get a Tombow. No, let me get a tool. 0.7, I guess. Oh my, pens are falling. I thought I had one here. I'll just use a, I'll use a tool 0.5 and I'll just say the United States. I'm just going to do a little arrow here. So I remember, I mean, I'm going to remember, but okay, just so that, you know, I acknowledge in my planner. Like I said, I like to do that when big things occur, and that was quite a big thing and a hard day for us as Americans, and so I wanted to put that down. Okay, so now I'm going to go and put a couple more things on my to-do list, even though I haven't gotten much done this week because I've been working so much. Let me just grab the 0.38. Wait, am I using 0.38 here? Yes, I guess I am. So down here, I'm going to write some fun things that I am, not necessarily fun, but things I'm grateful for this week. And it's just going to be like, you know, kind of a bunch of things all over the place. So I am going to take, I really want that tool. Where did that go? I'll use this one. This is a white one. I love this one. It's so pretty. And I'm just going to kind of write all over this. I'm just going to do life. Sometimes all it takes is just like be grateful that you're alive, you know. And then I'm going to take this 0.38 and just do like little hearts and stars throughout it because there's these little gaps and I don't really like it. So we're just going to spice it up with just some slight little doodles there. Okay, so that's my gratitude section, even though I had this one over here as well. it's good to have as much gratitude as you want in your planner. So let's go into the sticker books here. So I've got these 2 sticker books I've been working with. I want to get a box for this because I do want to acknowledge that I got my Archer and Olive welcome pack. And it's really exciting, and the products are so cool and cute. So I'm just going to put, I hate using up yellow boxes. Oh, I love yellow boxes so much. Hold on. I feel like a turquoise box, or I mean like a blue teal-ish box. No, because then there's this, and this. All right, let's use my yellow. And I guess I just have to buy more of these caregiver sticker books. I don't know. I love the yellow. I'm going to cover up some of these because I don't need all of those lines, because I have lines over here too. So I'm hating, by the way, I'm hating this lettering that I've done. For some reason, it's really bothering me. Don't like it, but you know, it's just, and I know most of you will be like, oh my gosh, Marielle, that's so good. But I'm just not like, I'm not satisfied with it. And I don't know why, but so I think like, going forward, I don't know. It's big, I guess. Maybe that's my problem. Like I want a smaller script writing, and I don't know that I have a pen that's like gonna do a small enough writing. I don't know. Anyway, I can always turn the page to a new week soon, right? So it's okay. Although I do like the spread. So let's go in and get, what pen did I use here? Did I use a Papermate Flair there? I don't think so. I think maybe I used this one. I can't remember, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write received. Does that look the same? I don't know. Received my, now I'm going to do Archer and Olive in like this same lettering so that it's, looks like kind of similar. Like I said, I like to bring in the same type of fonts throughout the spread just to make it sort of cohesive. So that is what we're doing here. I'm going to color in this here, and I'm going to use a mild liner, yellow mild liner, because I think that this color is going to pretty much match that. So my eyes are bugging out right now trying to do this, but I'm just going to do this. I have a lazy eye, and I have amblyopia as well. And so it makes it hard. And that's why, like, when I do these, and I know I keep saying this and I apologize, but when I do these and my head's like kind of far from the page, it's hard to write my best and like color my best and stuff, because I really want to get my head down like right there, because my eyesight is not good. And it's not just blurry. It's like, if you have amblyopia, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, it's really hard to explain. It's kind of like, double vision, but it's not quite double vision. It's like, I don't know, 1.5 vision or something. I don't know how to explain it. I'm used to it, but it's something that I know is different from, like, I'm just testing pens because I'm trying to get this color to color this in. I know it's different from like the average person's eyesight. Like, I don't see the same as other people see. And, you know, it's something I've lived with my whole life, but it's also something that can sometimes be really annoying when I'm trying to do stuff and like my eyes are like bugging out and I can't really see what I'm doing. And I hate that, but it is what it is. I'm wondering if this one will match. So that's why if I get my head really close to, no, that doesn't match. If I get my head really close to the page, it eliminates that a little bit, so it's not so, you know, annoying. No. So anyway, that is that, and that is why I complain about my head being far away, because I can do such a better job if it's not, and it annoys me that like when I film these videos and I can't do that. That's not it either. Why can't I find a good pen? I'm trying to either match this color or this color, and like, yeah, it's not easy. Sorry, this part's probably boring. I guess I'll pause. Hold on. Okay, well, I have this one. It's not great, you see, but it's close enough, and I'm tired of looking. So I'm just going to color this part in. So really nothing else happened yesterday except, and this was, I actually received this on Wednesday. I'll write that in. Not that it matters, like, but I could have put that there, but I wanted to put that thing. I don't like the way I wrote there either. Blech. Anyways, I know you're like, stop complaining, Mary Ellen. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's get, nothing much else happened. Mike came over, but he comes over all the time. So I really don't like, sometimes I write it in just because I need to fill the space. But like, honestly, it's not something I really need to write in. But I'll fill the space with a flower. Let's do that. Let's throw a flower down. And it looks like we're using these like roses here. I wonder, maybe is that gonna match? No, not sure. Let's do another one of these. Actually, it doesn't look like a rose. I don't know what that is. I'll put it down here. Let me get my scissors. Where did it go? I moved things around because I cleaned. Oh my gosh. You're like, I'm never watching another one of Mary Ellen's videos again. She's so boring. I'll just put this like so. Just throw it down there to fill up that little gap because I don't like gaps. And then we have this little piece, so like maybe let's make it hang, well, maybe up here. If it hangs out there, it's too close to that color, so I know that that's like kind of very small, but it fills up that little space, so that's good. So the Happy Planner Squad meeting, well, let me color this in. That has been scheduled for 11 o'clock, which is good because the Archer and Olive meeting is at 12 o'clock. So that won't coincide with that. Okay. So today I'm pretty much just working. Like, I feel like most of my days are like that. It's like, what do I put in my planner? Remember. What do I need to remember today? I'm going to write phone calls because I do have to write phone calls. I mean, I do have to make phone calls today. There's a few I need to make that I've been putting off because I've told you guys this before, I always put off phone calls all the time. So, let's see. What am I going to put in there? I could write some more stuff about what's going on in the world. And I might, but let's put a flower in and some leaves to bring in, like, let's put some leaves down here actually. Bring in some green and then some more up here because I know I'm not going to need all that room to write, and like, I'll just fill it up now, or part of it. I wonder if I should bring in this one. That's kind of orangey, but it's different than the rest. Let's see. Oops. I mean, I think that's pretty good. And then some leaves. I was going to put them here, but not sure. Maybe just here. And then I can like fill in this area for whatever I need to later. All right, that's good. I'm going to come back in here either tonight or tomorrow morning and just kind of fill up the rest of this. And I do that so that I can post these on Saturdays. And then I usually leave like a little bit of blank space to write in what I need, like if something comes up or something. but I like, for some reason, I like to put these out on Saturdays, and I like to get the pictures taken and everything Saturday mornings. So I will be back soon. I mean, you'll see me immediately, but for me, I'll be back in a little while. All right, see ya. Hey guys, it is Saturday. Actually, it's Saturday afternoon, and I just didn't get around to finishing this. Usually I post after the pen videos Saturday mornings. I don't know why. I should probably do it Sunday mornings, but I'm going to try to get that up today or tomorrow morning. So I just want to finish this up. Last night, all I did was hang out with Mike. We basically just watched the news. Like that's what we did, and then watch Shameless. So I'm just gonna write that in. Like I just like use this as memory planning sometimes, especially if I don't have a lot going on. So I'm just gonna write that. So Mike and I and then I'm going to change my pen and get this smaller guy. Watched the news. Pretty much all night. Plus some, I'll put this here in this writing, Shameless. He's like trying to catch up to where I am. I am on season 9. He is still on season 7, but I've been watching it with him as well to get caught up to where I am. And then here I'm just going to write a little bit about what's going on in the world. So I'm going to get a 0.5, I guess, and I'm just going to write just a little bit about the current events here. Okay, so today I had the Archer and Olive team meeting. I'm just going to write a little arrow here that says it went well. That was my first team meeting with them. They're really nice. And then honestly, there's not much else going on today. Today is like a really calm day. I'm just doing a couple of work things, and I may go to Mike's house later. So maybe I'll put a flower there. I don't know. Tomorrow is my cleaning day, so I'm going to write that in here. I wonder if I should try brush lettering again. Yuck. Not yuck. It's just like, it's so hard for me. But I will, because I did a lot of brush lettering here, and I only did this one there. So I really do have to balance it out. So let's, oh, I did that there too. So let's try it though. It's so hard. I can't fit cleaning in. Darn it. So I'm just, that ends terrible. It's terrible. Look at that. Look at that. I didn't like, oh my gosh, I didn't do thin on the upstroke. I really need some practice, you guys. I'm just going to write clean all day. I probably won't clean all day, but all right. And then maybe I'll find like a little cleaning icon or something. Let me go into, wait, where did I get these from? The household, the new household one. Let me do that. All right, instead of that, I'm going to go into this, all the plans. Is that where this came? I'm trying to remember where this came from. And maybe it came from here. Maybe it did. I know that you guys just saw it, but for me, it was like the beginning of the week, you know? It actually might have been the household one. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to just put, I'm just going to take one of these tidy up stickers, I guess. Let me take this guy. And yes, I still didn't paint my nails, and that's because I want to give them a rest. I don't know if I told you guys that. I should really like keep better track of what I say on these. So let me just look at this for a second. Oh, those are so cute. I was going to have something for nails, but it says nail appointment. I mean, I can take that off, but let's put a little cat on here. The color matches and it's cute. Let's put it here. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just kind of like him hanging out there. And then like here, there's a tiny little space. I mean, I don't really need to fill that up. I think I'll just leave that be. Okay, so here, oh, so let me make my list of things I need to do for the house. So I need to change the sheets, clean my bathroom, vacuum, kitchen and living room, clean out the refrigerator. There's a lot of old food in there right now. Yuck. What else? I think that might be, those are the main things, because I do have cleaning people that come. They were coming every 2 weeks. Now they come once a month. So I really do need to like keep on top of it, like, you know, before they come, because I don't want to let it get gross. Okay. So down here I have this space, and I might leave that blank actually in case something happens tomorrow I need to document, but I think I'm not going to. I think I'm just going to do a little quote here, and then like I'll have room here and like up here in case I need to write anything else. So let's do that. Let me grab, I'm just going to do a Papermate Flare because there seems to be a lot of like bold writing over here. I'll admit I'm not a fan, and I think I said this in my video, but I'm not a fan of the way I filled out the spread, and I'm kind of mad that I did this on and after the pen, but it's all right. It just shows that, you know, we're all human and we all have times when we love our planners, and then we all have times when we're just like, you know, I'm kind of happy to turn the page. That's kind of what it is for me this week. Although I do like the stickers, it's just not, there's something about it that's not thrilling me. So I'm just doing plan a happy life here, and I really want to do happy, and you know what, I'm just going to do happy in this because I don't want to use the brush pen right now. I'm frustrated with myself. This is much easier for me. Plan a happy life, which is like the happy planner tag thing. Okay, let's grab a flower or two. And just put a couple down. So whenever you have like a quote box like that, I mean, not a quote box, like a colorful box, and you really don't know what to put in it, like, you know, you can always just write a cute little quote. It fills it up, and, you know, it's a happy thing. I don't know. I just think that's what I do, you know. Did I use this one before? Yes. So let's use this one again. I'm going to put it here. So it's going to fill up this little gap here. So let's see. Whoops. Okay, there we go. And that might be it. All right, I think that's it. Anyway, I know this was a long video, so if you're still here with me, thanks for sticking it out. And I do these after the pen videos like every 2 weeks or so, or at least like twice a month I seem to be doing them. So I know you guys like to see them. It's just a little bit more work for me because it's not as relaxing as just sitting down and writing my planner. It's actually like sitting down and filming it every time. So it's just a little harder. Anyway, I hope you liked it. And if so, please click that like button. I appreciate it when you do that. It makes me happy. And I will see you in my next one. Take care, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. See ya. Bye.